God damn it, I had a whole intro and my mic was muted. Oh my god. Welcome back, homies, comrades, my friends. Yes, I had a whole thing. I was saying the whole thing. My mic was muted. I thought I had unmuted it. I'm a fool. I'm nothing but a fool. Oh, man. As you guys can tell, I have returned. My voice has returned. I can actually speak again, which is pretty fucking awesome. Still a little raspy, but for the most part, I'm back. I can actually talk again, and I'm beyond fucking excited about it. Beyond excited about it. What is it? Thursday, Friday, my voice was just gone. Completely gone. There was nothing. I had literally nothing. I sounded completely dead. So there was nothing there. It was vacancy. Absolute vacancy. But we're back now. So, we just finished up our siege on Henge. We took out the Traders Guild. We took out the noble that was here. Good time. Good stuff is happening there. Now, the plan for this evening is quite simple. I want to, if I can, finish up my attacks on the United Cities. Once we're done with that, we're going to make our way to the Black Desert City. We will take out the Black Desert City, destroy all of them. We're going to kill Dak and Quinn, get the Black Desert City under control, and then we're going to march ourselves south. On the trip south, we are going to take out as many UC cities as we can on our way down. And then from there, we are going to head into the Ashlands and try to finish this out. My goal is to have this series finished up and wrapped up by the end of Tuesday. So within the next 3 episodes, because I have a plan for something that I want to do on Wednesday. I've long since said that I wanted to do kind of like overhaul videos and like mod videos and showcases and stuff. And I think I have a format idea in mind. I'm going to do something similar to what I had done with the Kenshi co-op mod, where I took that stream and turned it into a video. I want to do the same thing. I think it's a good way to show the mods and show the overhauls in real time. And I'm going to be doing my first one hopefully on Wednesday. So that's the plan. I have a question for you while the map is open, if that's okay. Yeah, what's your question? Shoot. Go ahead. What's your question, comrade? What is your inquiry? What is your inquiry? Let me move my mic. There we go. Yeah, what's your question? What do we got? Where would be a fun place to build for the precursors to be? Oh, that's a good one. Where would be a fun place to build as a precursor? Well, there's a lot of good ruins over in the pits east, over by like Crabtown, over this way. Not bad there. There's just in general in the pits and in the pits east, there's a lot of really good spots, a lot of good ruins. Good looking flat areas, big like nice looking areas that you could build in, or areas with like interesting terrain that you could build in. I'd recommend the pits east, somewhere in there. If that doesn't suit your fancy, let's see, First Empire, Floodlands. You could do something in the Floodlands. That might be a decent spot. It would also explain a lot why like they were gone for so long, because they were. First Empire happened, they were underwater for the Second Empire. You know, maybe they just got released as the water levels dropped, that kind of thing. If they were in, you know, sleeper pods and stuff, as we've discussed. Yeah, Floodlands might be a decent spot. Floodlands, Crater, or the Pits East. I'd probably go in one of those 3 areas. Yeah. Shem, Hero's favorite place. Obviously, yes, Shem is obviously my favorite location. Obviously. No, I have big plans for Wednesday though, provided that we can finish the series up. But I think we can get this series done by Wednesday. I think Wednesday. Which will work out perfect, because again, I have some pretty cool ideas for what I want to do. A couple cool ideas for some new streams that can translate into long form. Be a good time. All right, so we're gonna finish up here. Take these guys out. Finish all this up. Very good. All right, so we took out everybody that was here. How are we doing in terms of health and whatnot? By the way, Hero, any type of content or games would be open with other than Kenshi, but I guess the algorithm would be weird for a while. I on occasion do content for other other games and stuff. Like I've done it for like on this channel. I've done other games and other like content for other games. Like I did a couple of VR games. I've done what is it, an Elden Ring video with a couple of buddies of mine. Like I'm fine with doing non-Kenshi stuff on here, but I also can't do it consistently because being that this is my job, and being that at current the revenue that I make from the channel between live streaming and long form content is finally, like as of like last month, at the point where like I'm making exactly what I need to be. I have to be careful about like not messing with my algorithm too much or spending too much time on content that is not going to, you know, like pay out, unfortunately. Like granted, I you know, it's about passion more than anything else. I love the content that I make, but I also have to be, you know, conscious of the fact that I am very Kenshi coded. So while I can make content that I love, I try to keep that content, even like my passion projects, like the Science of Kenshi videos and stuff like that, that don't perform nearly as well. I try to keep them more Kenshi centric more often than not because they still, you know, contribute to my overall like revenue, everything, and paying my bills. So, Hero second channel. This is something actually that Sane and I were talking about, yeah, a couple days ago about doing like non-Kenshi stuff on a second channel. It's something I've considered. The only problem that I have right now is that I don't feel I can trust myself to put time into building a second channel quite yet. I think I need to get this channel more stable in terms of like being able to, you know, fund my life and all that stuff, like revenue wise. Not that I want to keep bringing it back to money, but again, this is my job, so like it's a part of it, you know. It's something that I have to consider when making decisions. It is something that I want to do, but right now I think it's too early because I have to think about revenue and stuff. So once I have the freedom of like the free bandwidth to be able to like put time and energy into a second channel, I want to. I just haven't gotten there yet. Just haven't quite gotten there yet. Okay, so we're gonna head out from here. I think from here, honestly, we should make a beeline for the capital. Yeah, I think we're gonna make a beeline for the capital. Head on up there. Where's oh, there's Georgie. Okay, good, very good. So slave traders are coming in here. Rebel farmers are coming in here. They're doing their thing. Question, if I were to modify the start so they start in Burn's tower, lore-wise, Burn finding their pods and taking them to his tower, should I start with them with Burn already in the squad, or would that mess things up? I don't think it would mess things up, no. I think it'd be fine. Burn's like been their caretaker the whole time. I think that would make sense. Burn could be acting as like their guide for the playthrough, right? Like familiarizing them with the world of Kenshi through his experience as an adventurer. Finish these fools off. Mess things up, I meant mechanically. Oh, no, I won't change anything. Nope, won't mess anything up. Not at all. Excuse me. Alright, I think Streak is the one. Yeah, Streak and Dirt. Where's Dirt? Dirt! Oh, Dirt! Where's Dirt? Dirt here and unconscious. Okay. Milky, pick up Dirt. Saul, pick up Tiff. Ethan, pick up Streak. How's Luke Wynn doing? He's fine. Alright, we need to get moving. Go, comrades, go! Alright, once everybody... Is Tiffany down? I thought we picked up Tiffany. I guess not. Pick up Tiffany. Oh, Tiffany's carrying Streak. Okay, who can pick up? There we go. There we go. There we go. I've watched Frankie's video about an animal only playthrough. Yeah, he did that one a while back. He did a bone dog. He's done pack bull, I think, a few times. I think he's done pack bull a few times. He did an armored pack bull once. That was really cool. All right, let's get a little ways away from this place. so that we can heal up properly. Very good, very good, very good. We're going to eliminate the UC, and then once the UC is eliminated, we'll head on down to Catlon. Oh, I got to switch my... Excuse me, I got to switch my shadows back. I was recording stuff earlier. There we go. Everything looks much better now. Oh, is it the shadows that was doing it? Oh. Is it dust interacting with the shadows? Hold on. Hold on. Gameplay. Remember last time I was bitching about... It is. It's dust interacting with the shadows. Very interesting. Okay, okay. I was complaining about this weird like graphy type overlay. It almost made everything look kind of I don't know, like static, like there was TV static here on the screen, right? And it made everything look a little weird. I couldn't figure out what it was. It's the particular shadow model interacting with dust. Interesting. Okay, well, all right, that's fine. I'll deal with that at some point. Now that I know what it is, I can work on figuring out how to fix it. Good to know. What city is going to be invaded next? We're heading to the capital next. We hit Stoke, we hit Hen. Shobutai is kind of a dead zone. Not really interested in that. We could head south, but then we're going to have to backtrack up north anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I think the smarter option would be to hit the capital, take out Tengu, and then work our way south and take out the slave network on the way down to Catlon. Yeah. So we're going to hit the capital next. But before we can do that, we need to rest up. So we're going to find a nice little spot somewhere that we can rest up. And I think we may have just found it. There's a rebel farmer base here. We'll run in right here, kill all the rebel farmers, and then use their camping beds. Hell yeah. Do you use Taybirds Plus for it or no? No, so Taybirds Plus is broken. Taybirds Plus is broken right now. Crusader armor works. Taybirds Plus does not. Unfortunately, it's broken at the moment. It causes all of the armors to be like have a black texture. Drop all that delicious food off in George. Yeah, we're good to go, baby. Good to go. Yeah, all the Tabers are like, yeah, they have like a black texture. They have nothing on them. So, all right, let's attack these guys. Come on, round them all up. Round them all up. Get over here. There we go. Come to daddy. Now come attack my Templars. We'll kill you all as we do, and then we're gonna use your camp beds. It's a lot of food. It is, but think about how many people we have. We're gonna go through that food pretty quick. It's not gonna last nearly as long as you think. Excuse me. Alright, so now that's done. We need to figure out who needs healing. Kyrie, you can go sleep. Cassius, go sleep. Ian, Enderby, Rihanna, Jackson, Nathan, Saul, Isaac, Almia. I think it's just our martial artist. It is. That's funny. That's funny. It's just the martial artist that got messed up. I'm not shocked by that, but it makes me laugh that it's just them. Dart, get back into bed. Get back into bed. That one. Cut that man down. Cut him down. I need to figure out how to make a patch as well because I'm using Ghastly Deadlands, and I think it gave the whole nation their own armor set. They end up losing their gas mask at Narcos Trap. Interesting. Yeah, that might do it. Making a patch for that's pretty easy, though. It's really isn't that difficult. Shouldn't take you that long at all. Alright, go heal you up. I'm currently saving money for a PC so I can try my hand at Kenshi. I'm excited for you. I hope that I hope it all works out, my friend. I hope you get that PC. Alright, so we're gonna let these guys heal up for a minute. Kamari. Damn it. There we go. Alright, 20 times. We'll let them heal up. It'll take just a second. That's fine. Should be able to defend our boys. most of you guys off of hold. You can go, defend us. Very good. Very good, very good. 3 Cassius. Good. Luquin, he's almost healed. All right. Heal up. Good to go. I wish one day we would have a high fantasy setting to play like Kenshi. I agree. I agree. We thought we would, but unfortunately it's kind of a piece of shit. So kind of a piece of shit. And the fact is they could make it better, but they're not going to. So, the potential's there, but the developers are asses. So what are you going to do? I feel like there was a game in beta at some point. There was. It's bad. There was and is, and it's probably never going to leave beta, and it's bad. It doesn't have, it has great potential, great bones, but, All right. Yeah, keep going. We're almost done. Almost healed up. Quinn, you can get up. Quinn's looking kind of terrifying in this gear. I'm going to level with you. He's looking scary, man. He's got his commas, his hood, the whole nine. He's looking scary. My dude's looking pretty damn scary. Stop talking about your favorite game like that. Yeah, literally. All right, good enough. Good enough. All right, we're going to continue heading north up to the capital now. And once we get near the capital, we'll break into formations and we'll do what we do, which is we're going to break into formations and we're going to kite the enemy over to us. Valorborn is cheeks. Kind of. Yeah, kind of. Again, great potential, but it was made by people who didn't understand what they were doing and, the whole nine. Don't like running increased heal on bed rolls. I just never think about it. It's just not something I ever put thought into. Just not something that I put much thought into. I like that bed rolls don't heal as much. They're uncomfy. They're probably uncomfy. That's so weird. It's so crazy that that particular shadow marker does that. Maybe I should switch it over to the other one for now. Yeah, get rid of that weird overlay, but it causes weird things to happen with my shadows. Like this. It causes weird shit to happen with my shadows. Very weird. Very odd. Very odd. Very odd. Oh, man. These guys manhunters. We'll dodge them. I think we need to deal with them. Yeah, they're just trying to capitalize on Kenshi love. That's really all that it is. The game was made in a very like Chris took like fucking 12 years to make Kenshi. They slapped out Valorborn in I think it was like 6 or 7 months. Like it really wasn't that long. It was a couple of months. It really wasn't long at all. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. You stay here. What kind of PC would you recommend for Kenshi, and could I get away with playing it on a gaming laptop? I mean, yeah, you can. Kenshi, surprisingly, despite what many people will say, you can run Kenshi on a lot of systems. When I first started playing Kenshi, and when I first started making Kenshi content, right? A lot of my earlier videos, even when people like back in the day, people would like, I'm gonna pull one up. I'm gonna pull it up real fast. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up real fast because I want to show you what I'm talking about. In my earliest videos, people would still compliment my Kenshi, and I want to tell you what I was running in terms of my hardware at the time, because it really wasn't great. If you optimize your game well enough, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Let's find a good one where I had like one of my earlier ones. We'll do Origins of the Hivers. Okay, I made this video almost 5 years ago. Almost, Jesus Christ, that music. I made this video almost 5 years ago. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. We'll go full screen for a second. Okay, like look at the video quality on this. Granted, it's decreased slightly because of the fact that I was rendering in HD instead of like 1440p at the time. But like, yeah, we don't need the. There we go. Okay, look at the quality of my Kenshi at the time. Okay, now the reason why I'm showing you all of this, okay, is like, yes, it doesn't look nearly as good as my Kenshi does now, but it still looked pretty good. It still looked pretty damn good. The reason why I bring all this up is because at the time I was running a 16 RTX 16 GTX 1660. I was running an NVIDIA 1660 Ti, sorry. I was running a 1660 Ti, 16 gigs of RAM, and an i7 9700K. So it was a graphics card that you couldn't even overclock. And I managed to make it look that good. I was running some outdated shit. Kenshi, surprisingly, if you optimize well, if you go through the steps to make sure that your PC is running accordingly, you use things like Game Booster, you clean out your registry, defrag your game, import often, like you can actually, Kenshi's surprisingly like malleable in terms of performance, provided that you are being realistic with your settings and properly optimizing. Like, so like I wouldn't worry too much about it. I wouldn't worry too much about like your computer not being able to handle Kenshi. It'll be able to handle it just fine. So okay, all right, back to business. Let's get down to business so that Disney can sue. Look at somebody else had a backpack on. No? All right. Seize them. All right, all of you guys head in here. Head on in here, and then we're going to hold. We're going to go right into the front gate. We're going to take the front gate, and then we're going to hold. Go. Go. Take the front gate, and then hold. I heard the gloved mouse laugh through my lawsuit in my ears. Yeah, literally. Hold the line, boys. Hold the line. That's what we do. We hold the line. These dang UC fools don't stand a chance. Don't stand a chance. Kenshi 2 modding potential, not gonna lie, is open-ended as the game. Oh, dude, Kenshi 2's modding potential is going to be absolutely ludicrous. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. I'm beyond hyped. Beyond hyped. Kenshi 2's new Valor board. Dude, that'd be so upsetting. That'd be so upsetting. I don't know what I'd have to. I don't know what I'd do. Like, what does one do if that happened? I don't know. Not that that's going to happen. I have full faith in Chris and the team. But my God, that'd be devastating. My insides. I'm hoping for a Fallout total conversion for Kenshi 2. I mean, maybe if people make it known enough, it might. I mean, maybe enough people want it. I'm excited for the pretense of Project Cthulhu being ported over. Ah, so stoked. So stoked. Have you heard anything about Kenshi 2? Nothing that, like, is concrete or anything like that. The devs, I mean, like, I talk to the devs relatively frequent, at least comparatively to, like, I talk to them on a regular-ish basis, handful of times a month, you know, once or twice a week if I can. But in regards to like what we talk about, it's not Kenshi 2 related stuff like that. Like they're not going to tell me that stuff. Even if I asked, they wouldn't tell me. I sincerely doubt they would tell me. But yeah, we don't talk about that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, I wish they'd tell me something. But even if the other thing too, and this is something that I always have to bring up. Even if they did tell me something, I wouldn't be able to talk about it, guys. I wouldn't be able to talk about it, you know. But they don't, so. But even if they did, they wouldn't tell me. We talk about our Pal World builds. No, it's we usually talk about like projects and stuff that we're working on. So, you know, related to like I make shorts for Lo-Fi. We're doing the How to Kenshi series, stuff like that. Ideas, topics, you know, stuff like along those lines, stuff like that. So they don't tell much because they want to surprise their boss. All right, I think we're at a point where we can move in now. Everybody just move in, start massacring. It's a full-blown fucking massacre in here. Kenshi Palward collab incoming confirmed. Dude, I would piss myself because it'll be so left field. Also, oddly fitting. Oddly fitting. Kenshi 2 is coming out on Hero's birthday. Don't let him know. I would... that'd be crazy. That'd be wild, considering. That'd be wild. We'll find out. My birthday's in October, guys. We'll find out. My birthday is in October. We will find out. Turned 29 this year. Happy 29th birthday to me. Here's Kenshi 2. Wouldn't that be some shit? Absolutely wild is what that would be. Absolutely wild. Alright, we're gonna keep on going. Keep it going. See, this is smart. I like this. This is one of the changes they made with this new with this city here. He's so they got rid of the spiral staircase, and instead it's the lab, right? Like the Citadel, and they made the shield bridge the way to get in. And in order to get up there, you have to go up this intricate staircase, which looks really cool, by the way. It's a staircase built using staircases as the railing, so it looks really good. That's badass. I'm all for that. Looks really cool. So you get up there, and then you have to go around. Yeah, so you have to actually fight your way through the city. It looks really cool. Much better. Much better. Luke Quinn, what are you doing, man? Get over here. Go commit murder. Go commit murder. Hero's so young, basically a baby. Oh, man. Be 30 next year. Hell yeah, dude. It's gonna be fire. Is this Kato? I don't know. I don't, no. That's the architecture one, right? That's the architecture overhaul. Because no, it's not that. It is not that. Doing. Not bad, not bad. Really just carving them all up. It's great. Just carving them up. It's a good time. Really not much of a fight happening here. You know, I'm always disappointed by the resistance in the city itself in the United States. Like in this particular city, I'm always disappointed by the resistance of the city itself. Inside Tengu's throne is really good, but you think there'd be a feck ton of guards in here. And I have ×2, like a multiplier of 2 on my squad sizes and my number of squads, and it's still not great. I don't remember the exact name of which one this is, unfortunately. This boy's gonna be a problem. There's a bunch of, it's a series of mods. Let me see if maybe it's in my list here. More buildings, leisurely bars, amputations, data makers, vanilla plus architecture. Hold on. Might be in here. It might be in here. Be all near each other. Holy villages, holy fields. I think it's vanilla architecture plus for this one particular. Maybe? Question mark? That sounds right. That sounds right. Because it'd be with all of my other building overhauls, which are down here. I think it's vanilla architecture plus for this city in particular. That sounds right. That sounds right. Hero Secret mod overview video, hide in the unlisted VODs. Yeah, I think it's Vanilla Architecture Plus. Have you been having issues with your drop-down menus at all? Not in particular. In what regard? I was using stuff earlier, but like, is there one specifically that you're referring to, or like, what do you mean? What do you what specifically are you referring to? I like the idea of some of the cities that use the more buildings instead of storm buildings. Since the UC was built on top of the old empire, it makes more sense to have polished houses. Well, yeah, that's kind of my thought too. Plus, it gives them a cultural distinction, right, from the Holy Nation, right? My drop-down menus in general keep breaking, which is problematic for redev. No, I haven't had any issue at all. My drop-down menus have been fine. See, everything's been good. All good. All good here. No issues whatsoever. No issues whatsoever. Yeah, I think that making the United Cities use these and like the more buildings instead makes them feel more visually distinct in terms of their culture, right? Like the Holy Nation and the United Cities using the same architecture seems weird to me. I think a lot of that was an asset issue. If they do Kenshi remake, you'll see a ton more cultural differences. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. All right, continue the combat. Continue the violence. That man in particular is going to be a real pain, but I want his weapon. I want it. I need it. Luquin's down. Dirt's down. Luquin's in bad shape. Dirt is probably going to die. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, damn. And Nox is really messed up. Yeah, he's cleaving us apart right now. We got to fucking deal with him. We got to deal with him. Everyone gang up on his ass. Gang up on him. Is that an Odachi? It's an Odachi, I believe. I believe that is the Meito Odachi. Added by the weapon dissemination mod. Jesus Christ, man. That one samurai is... There he is. Okay, get his weapon quick. There we go. There we go. Out of trading range. What are you talking about? I'm right fucking on top of him. What on God's green earth do you mean? I'm right on top of the fool. There we go. There we go. Nice. Yeah. Meito Odachi. Just in time to get knocked unconscious. We love it. We love everything about it. Alright, we should be good now. He was the big problem. After that, we should be able to take the rest of these guys without much of a problem. People losing limbs over here. Who lost a limb? And Dirt has lost a leg. That's not going to be good for them. Keep going, guys. Keep fighting. A lot of these guys have really high stats because they're all samurai elites. So we're in the poo right now, gentlemen. We're in the poo. Tengu is down. Tengu is down. I repeat, Tengu is down. Nice. Seida's over here fighting two elite samurai off by himself. Dirt died from blood loss. That is not a surprise. Wow, jailed already. The hell out of here. Uriel in jail. That's nonsense. Cape on that. Hell nah. Hell no. Cleave these hivers in twain. Classic Riel sitting in a cage. I know. I know. Classic, baby. Classic. Alright, just keep swinging. Nice. Alright, we need someone... Griffin, I need you to go around and start executing people. Go around and start executing. We don't need them getting back up and continuing this fight. The more of them that are dead, the better. Yeah, what are you doing, man? He's just over here swinging, man. He's giving it. Someone's got to go help him out. Seda, go help Georgie. Go help Georgie. Crap, Bartholomew. Good, we're all healing up now. Very good, very good. Griffin, are you still up here doing what I asked you to do? He is. He's up here just executing people left and right. Hero, if you're the commander of an army, based on big three factions, Holy Nations, Czech Kingdom, the United States military doctrine, which would you prefer, faith, spirit, or quality of equipment? Based on their military doctrine specifically. That's really tough because, like, they all kind of suck. They all kind of are bad, right? The Holy Nation is religious fanaticism, but you're required to enlist, right? Like, you're required to. The men are as far as we know, the men are required to serve in the Holy Nation military for some time. The United Cities, there is several different lords. You're not really answering to one person in particular. There's multiple lords, and they all have schemes, and they all do things independently. Depending on where you sit on the totem pole, you have a little bit more sway and pull, but, like, by and large, you're still kind of a peasant. You don't really get paid very well. And you're still liable to face abuse at the hands of your superiors. The Czech, if you're not the best, they don't really fucking care. They don't really care. In terms of military doctrine, like in terms of how they work their actual military, and all of that stuff, right? And in terms of their military strength as a result of that doctrine, remove the like problematic features of the Holy Nation, and I'd probably go with a religious fervor. Simply because, like, if I had to pick between the three of them, right? If I could remove the, I'm not saying like I'd go around and like kill skeletons and shack and all that stuff, but like an army that believes on a religious level what you're doing, and that exists in the bread like in a bread basket and is capable of replenishing their troops and has, you know, a system in place that effectively rewards service, as long as that service is done well in devotion to, you know, their religious figure, it is not the worst way to go. But it's like asking me to pick between a rock and a hard place, you know? Because like it all kind of sucks, you know? There's no good answer here. There's just what is the answer that is going to be the most effective for our circumstance, you know? There's no good answer. There's just an answer. I think that the UC's military doctrine leaves far too much room for blatant corruption and abuse, and the Czech Kingdom's military doctrine is so rigid and strict that it just doesn't, there's no room for advancement or, there's no room for advancement, there's no, like, it's really tough. It's really tough. It's really tough. The advancement is so specific. It's fight and survive, which, like, I guess is part of it, but like there's nothing else that goes into it. Like your superior could be a superior simply just because he fought in a big battle and walked away as the victor, right? But like that doesn't make him a good leader. It just means he's good in combat, right? You suffer the Peter effect, where you get promoted based on being qualified for the job that you used to have instead of being qualified for the job that you're going to have. How are you guys doing? We can get up here and pick these guys' locks. So that was rough for a minute, but we managed to get it done. I wouldn't say it was rough. We had a slight issue there, but we're good. We got it. We got it. We got it. That's why you never touch that, Peter. Exactly. Exactly. You nailed it. Nailed it. Or didn't nail it, I guess, is probably the good way to say it. Very good. Very good. All right, you three. Escape, escape, and escape. All right, where are your weapons? Where are those at? It doesn't really matter. They were bad weapons anyway, but... is Tengu dead? Yeah, Tengu's dead. Good. Good, good, good. All right, the three of you guys need to get your weapons back. I don't know who took them, though. There's a weapon shop around here, right? If not, I think I have spares. Oh, yeah, I got spares for days. But these are all Meito. I don't know if I want to give them Meito. They lost their weapons in battle. I don't know if I want to give them Meito. That seems crazy. Is Crabtholomew still alive? Yeah, he's still alive. He's still kicking. He's still kicking. Is there a weapon shop around here? I need to reconsider my life choices. Robotics workshop, Ranger shop. Weapon shop. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's get down there. Let's go, boys. To the weapon shop. Has anyone used the Tangent Shima mod? I can't say that I have. Cannot say that I have. Albert. Bruh. Knox. Bruh. Pick you up. Question: do you think if they had the chance, the UC Samurai would launch a cope? You mean a coup? I'm assuming you meant coup. Would launch a coup, or are they too loyal to the nobles? I mean, they've launched a coup before. They're not loyal to the nobles. They're loyal to, most of them anyway, are loyal to Langen, right? So would the samurai launch a coup? Yeah, I think if the thing is the samurai currently have a lot of freedom to do like more than the average citizen in Kenshi, and they abuse their power. But I think if the samurai started getting abused just as much, or if they started to feel downward pressure, yeah, the samurai would absolutely form a coup. They would absolutely form a coup. Absolutely. As long as the samurai are taken care of, I think that the I don't think there'd be that much of an issue. I think the problem would arise if did they just enslave? They tried to enslave him. They did. They tried to enslave my boy. I think as long as the samurai are taken care of, they don't have to worry about a coup. Tengu's in place specifically to be the patsy for coups. That's the other thing too. Tengu's in place as a result of a coup. I mean, I went through this whole thing when I talked about why Langen is the real villain of Kenshi, but like Langen's in place because of a coup. He kind of organized a coup. Strategically took advantage of the famine that was occurring in the south and used that as an opportunity to cause the populace to turn on Emperor Anzai and kill Anzai. And as a result of that, you know, he took power. And that's because they didn't just kill Anzai. He directed all of the ire of the peasant class at Anzai and his noble circle. And then once Anzai and his nobles were taken out, Tengu got put in place. And all of Tengu's noble circle are actually loyal to Langen, which means they were Langen's plants. So Langen arranged this whole thing. Arranged the whole damn thing. Alrighty, Nox, my guy. We need to get you a new weapon. We'll take one of those. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right, Nox, we'll put you down. You're good. Who else? Who else lost their weapon? You're good. Shay. Voman, get in here. All this Langen smear campaign. He's an inspiration. He started everything with a small loan of 1 million cats. Just a small loan of 1 million cats. And look at where he is now. All right, who else was it? Somebody else lost their weapon. Kakarot there. We'll let him use that Jite. That's fine. Cut this man down. Cleave him in twain. Nice. All right, Smokey, Luke Wynn. You guys all can get back down here. Smokey's in jail. Of course he is. Christ, must I do everything? Oh, man. Shop owner, it's not stealing, it's pillaging. That's true. We're not stealing anything. We're pillaging. We are looting. Hero of Longin's so powerful. Why is his Igor Assault the smallest or second smallest one? I think that is a loaded question because while his assault is one of the smaller ones, they also have really good equipment and really good stats. Additionally, when you piss off the United Cities, he sends Samurai Elites, and the Samurai Elites have stats in the 80s and defense in the 90s. They have specialist grade gear, heavy gear, that covers their entire body and is amongst some of the better gear in the game. And they are incredibly difficult to kill. They're very, very well-structured, well-armored soldiers. They don't need a massive army. They don't need a lot of people. They're elites. It's quality over quantity. Yeah, who needs a massive army when you can have 10 guys, 10 guys that can fell fucking 50? You know, it's peasant. What is it? It's like in actual history, one fully trained medieval knight, and these are not my numbers, right? This isn't like me like making a guess. This is like a widely accepted. I want to pull up the exact number to make sure I'm telling you it correctly, but okay. In actual medieval history, one fully armored, fully prepared knight is capable of killing 5 to 10 unorganized peasants by themselves before being overwhelmed. If they are mounted, they're able of dispatching well over a dozen without getting overwhelmed. One person, IRL, this is in real life, in actual history, one medieval knight could take on like upwards of 10 peasants at the same time before getting overwhelmed. That's like, so I want you to translate that into like one level of like one fucking samurai that's well trained with stats in the 80s and 90s is worth 10-15 soldiers, you know? On rare occasions, only where quantity would win against quality, but normally a hard no. Hard no, absolutely, absolutely. But there are exceptions to that. There are exceptions. Hey, Deus, what's going on? What's going on? We just attacked the capital, put them all down, showed them what for it mean. Put down Smokey. Smokey. Take that man down. I once heard from one streamer that it's crazy that like one dude can defeat like 20 starving people. I mean, 20 people that are starved and weak, right? Because they're not just starved, not just hungry, they're weak, right? They're very weak. 20 people with clubs versus one guy in full armor that has training could take on 20 starving people. Again, like in real life history, one knight is capable of dropping 10 people. If they have a horse, they have upwards of a dozen plus before getting overwhelmed. And that's assuming that they don't have any kind of strategic advantage, or that it's like in an open field. Depending on the environment, they could probably take more. When I was in school, the number that I had gotten told was that a fully outfitted, fully armored knight was capable of taking on about 20 farmers. could take 20 farmers before they got overwhelmed. And that, I mean, that sounds fair, you know? Think about all the training and the not only the armor, but the training and all this stuff, the strength. They're hauling around 100 pounds of gear. You know, it's crazy stuff. Hey, thank you for the $5. Am I dropping a spawn for that? We dropping a spawn for that? What is that? What would that be? That'd be 12 samurai heavies. 12 samurai heavy. You know what? Fuck it. We'll drop some spawns. We'll drop some spawns, baby. Some spawns. United Cities. You don't have to do it. Oh, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Listen, it's part of the fun. It's part of the fun. That's why we do it, guys. Why we do it. For the death of the Emperor. Yeah, we did that. That was us. We did that. How you do? We did that. That was us. Riel, give yourself a bit of a berth there. Nice. How would 100 starving bandits fare against one guerrilla, the bandit leader? The bandit leader, fine. They probably overwhelm him eventually. I think they'd be fine. Now, one guerrilla? No. Not the bandit leader, like the actual animal. No, it'd be over. The gorilla would use them as maracas to beat the other ones to death. The best way to fight knights wasn't attacking the knight, but his baggage train. But his best train? What? What do you mean? Hold on, I don't think I understand. His baggage train. Like his horse? Because that would do it. That would do it. That'd be annoying. I'd feel bad. His horse and his squire. Horse takes a fair bit to upkeep and maintain in the field. Indeed. The people carrying his shit. Ah, yes. His retainer, his squires, all that stuff. Yeah, because the thing is if you leave a knight stranded in the middle of the woods with all of his armor, he's, and no one to carry his shit, he's pretty much got no choice but to ditch his armor at some point because, he's not going to have he's not going to be able to lug that for that many miles consistently in full gear. And his rations at the same time. Like, it's going to be unreasonable, for him to do. He's going to have to, like, dip on some of his gear. Luke Quinn, what are you doing? Get over here, you fucking buffoon. Get yourself up. You don't have a med kit? Jesus fuck, man. Oh, we always got to come save you, bud. Always got to come save you. You let me down, Luke Quinn. You let me down. He's crawling. He's crawling. Ah, Luke Quinn. What are we doing? You would ally with the scan bandits because they are human. Human. Would I ally with the skin bandits because they're human? Probably not. I see them. The skin bandits. The Holy Nation would see the skin bandits as the worst abomination. Like, you want a confirmation of their fears, of their concerns. If you want to really radicalize the Holy Nation, show them a skin bandit. Holy fuck, dude. Imagine the response the Holy Nation would give to a skin bandit. Oh my lord. What are you doing, slave hunter? I'm not dealing with you either. Hell nah. Filthy sheck dog. Nice. Nice. Skin bandits are 100% human. What do you mean? Yeah, my mistake. My mistake, clearly. I have made mistakes. Was looking at the map locations today. Is there a skeleton village in Cheater's Run? Never made it down there. There is a village, and it's... I can't remember what it's filled. I think it's filled with cannibals. If I recall correctly. There is a village down there. But I'm pretty sure it's populated with cannibals. It's a village that's owned by Dead Cat and populated by cannibals, if I recall correctly. I've only been down there like a couple of times. Been a while. I think I went down there once on stream, and I think 2 times before that ever. I don't go down there that often. Skin bandits are the little boy who got dismembered by the skeletons type shit. That's what I'm saying. Don't let them get away. He says his arm is gone. His leg is bleeding. I mean, he's trying. Look at that. Look at that. His Naginata has been impaled through his body. Through his body. And he's still trying. He's still begging for us not to... them to not let us escape. It's a damn shame. Damn shame. Damn shame. He has aura. I'll give him that. Nearly died. That guy. It's true. Yeah, he's trying his best. He's trying his best. Oh, he's unconscious now. Yeah, he's unconscious now. Melvin, the aura only lasted so long, you know? Aura will only carry you so far in life, guys. You gotta have a bit more than aura. It'll only take you so far. Only take you so far. Only take you so far. Absolutely battered that man. Alrighty, same deal as before. We're going to start heading out. It's going to take us a minute because we have to deal with these fools. Every dang enemy comes up here. They got a new friggin' newfangled thing they want to attack us for. Wah, you butchered our city. Wah, you killed our men, women, and children. Wah, you killed our emperor. Did we actually kill Tengu? I don't actually know if we did. I gotta double check that. I don't remember. We were in there. I don't know if we actually killed the Tengu or not. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Yeah, he's dead. We did him up good. We did. Yeah, we did. We took him down. Absolutely put him down. Did him up good. Did him up real good. All right. Well, we have too much crap. Way too much crap. Here, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Just all the Matos. Will you burn Longan, though? Oh, no. We already killed Longan and Tengu. We executed them on the spot. Just cut them right down. Cut them right down. We're here for efficiency on this. Give some weapons to someone else. I probably should. But you know, we're holding out. We're holding out. We got weapons from let's see. We got Ghost, Maul, Longan, two of the nobles, Tengu. We got a few more Matos that are being held by other people at the moment. There we go. Cut him down. Slave raid is headed towards Blister Hill. That's not fucking good. Knight Commander Riel is a weapon collector Riel. Yeah, literally. There's a slave raid headed towards Blister Hill. That's not good. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt us bad. Many of our men are probably gonna get enslaved. They're probably gonna take our lands. We should probably start heading back towards Blister Hill. We'll regroup there, and then once we're healed up, we'll head into the Black Desert, take out the Black Desert City, and then head south. And then we'll head south. And from there, we move to take on Catlan. We're probably going to get back to Blister Hill to find that the place has been overrun and many of our guys have been carried off into slavery, but that's fine. We'll deal with that when we get there. These things have been known to happen, etc., etc. Pick up Luquin. Panito, pick up Anderby. Absert, pick up Santos. Who else has bad legs? Anyone with bad legs has to get picked up. We gotta get the move on. We gotta get a move on, boys. Herbert's leg's a little messed up. What if you reach Catlon and it turns out Riel was Catlon the entire time? Da-na-na-na. It's just Riel sitting on a throne. He goes and sits down on his throne and he's like, welcome. Welcome to Zombocom. Put that man down. Nice. Alright, all of you. Head over this way. Riel, come pick up Nox. Head out. Over here. Alright, yeah, we gotta head back. We gotta head back. We're going. We're on our way. We're on our way, nah. According to the FCS, supposedly the residents of Narcos Trap already have fog gas masks. I mean, do you have them set to have them in their inventory? Like, did you put the squads that are there to have them in their inventory, or? Yeah, you have to. Have you included your added armor mods as dependencies? That's the other thing. You have to make sure that you have dependencies in there as well if you have added armor mods in. Took me a stupid long time to figure out how to do that. Or, well, not stupid long, but longer than I wanted to admit. If you have any mods that overhaul the equipment for the Holy Nation, they won't, though. Alright, so the slave raid has arrived at Blister Hill. Like I said, we're probably going to get back there just in time to, we're not just in time. We're going to get back there and have to retake the place. Because they're about to fucking absolutely decimate them. It ain't gonna be good. It ain't gonna be good. Pop back there for half a second. See what's what. Yeah, that's a big fucking slave raid. They're not particularly strong, but that's a lot of guys. That's a lot of guys. A lot of dudes being dudes over there. A lot of dudes being dudes. I'm gonna close that. That is not for you. Let you guys roam around in there for a minute. Yeah, not good. Okay. I'm trying the Crusader armor mod. Yeah, let me look into it a bit more. Yeah, so that mod's going to override the inventories of them. So all you have to do is use the Ghastly mod as a dependency and the Crusader armor mod as a dependency. Put them both in there and then add the gas mask to the the squad's armor set. That's all you got to do. Paint shop. Rest up there. Rest up at the paint shop. Kill that man. What was that? Sand Ninja? My God. My God. Yeah, so we'll head back. Jarvis has been enslaved. My scribes, yeah, these, oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, yeah, alright, well, we're gonna have to deal with that. Compared to other games modding tools, well outdated, the FCS is actually quite easy to understand and use. Yeah, literally, you just have to play with it. Like, it's not complex at all. There's a lot of modding tools where I feel like it's overly complex and kind of frustrating to a degree because like it requires a slight bit of previous knowledge against like with the system, whereas the FCS really it really doesn't require that. Like you can kind of just jump right in. You can kind of just jump right in. I'm gonna play with my shadows. I feel like my shadows are being dumb. I feel like my shadows are being really dumb. Why is that? Why is that? Hmm. Make him a bit longer. Make him 75. There. At least then they're not as they're farther out of my range of view. Yeah. I'm currently struggling because I got my next tattoo done, right? I got Ruka tattooed on the back of my leg, so now I have Beep, Agnew, and Ruka on my leg. Next is Igor. But it's dude, it's so fucking itchy. Oh my god, I'm struggling. It's so itchy. I'm struggling. It's so fucking itchy. All right, we're gonna get in here, go to this paint shop. We're gonna rest up a bit, and then we're gonna head back in. Fairly new to Kenshi. What's the best way to train a bunch of soldiers in late game? Is the typical get beat up by some hungry bandits? No, because unfortunately, after you reach a certain threshold, you need to fight enemies that have similar or higher stats than you. Because lower statted enemies will not give you any experience after a certain point. Unless, of course, you use hunger and certain, types of heavy gear and stuff like that give you debuffs that decrease your stats. Because the ability to gain experience is dependent on what your stats are post additions. So post buffs and post debuffs. So if you buff yourself up to crazy high stats, you're going to have a harder time leveling because you need to fight stronger enemies. But if you buff yourself down to really low stats, you'll still be able to gain experience to level up. Still slow, but you'll still be able to gain experience to level up. So debuff put all of your guys in crab gear because it has some of the most aggressive debuffs, especially to dexterity in the game, and give them stupid heavy weapons and fill their backpacks up with iron. And just load them out and then leave them super hungry and dilapidated and make them fight enemies. Beat them, starve them, make them carry heavy things, and then watch the magic happen. Do you create a new campaign profile for every playthrough? I do. I do. I do. I do. I do indeed. All right, so, yeah, we're gonna get through this, finish up our fight here, and then the plan is to head south. We're gonna have to go take back Blister Hill, though. Get that taken care of. Anybody else need assistance? I think everybody else is in pretty good shape. Okay. Good to go. Let's move back through Oakrin Shield. We'll take out Blister Hill, free our boys, and then go from there. Where are we fighting right now? Blood Raiders. Well, that's pretty feckin' stupid. It's fine. It's fine, actually. Go, go, go. Is Georgie down? Georgie, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Wake up, you. Alright. Hopefully I made the patch right. Gonna test before I start a new playthrough. Good idea, good idea. Dyer's Guild acting as a free embeds for you at this point. Yeah, I mean, literally. Literally. They're convenient for that very purpose. For that very purpose. It's what I use them for. It's not what they're supposed to be used for, but it's what I use them for. Just a place to sleep. Who has the best dye colors in Kenshi? I don't know. I really like Agnew's, but that's because I'm a basic bitch and like black and bluish gray and all that stuff. So, anything orange will do too. How we all doing? Very good. Dang, skimmers can't stop us. Launch that fucker into space. Yeah! Alright. Keep going. Triangle Assault is headed towards Blister Hill. Jesus. It's always something. Goro has been enslaved. Who was Goro? Scribes, slave, wound. Oh, my wounded folk. Right. Alright, that's fine. We'll deal with them. They have no limbs anyway at the moment. We'll deal with them. Yeah. We gotta go back there and save our boys. We gotta save our boys. Damn it, Georgie! Get up, you fucking buffoon. We go save our boys. Unironically, the Grass Pirates have a really good color scheme. They just never use their own setups. Yeah, they don't. They don't really have. It's funny. A lot of people, you know, I've never been a huge fan of the Grass Pirates, but a lot of people really enjoy them. Part of it is probably because of their color scheme, but yeah, a lot of people are big fans of the Grass Pirates. So it's funny to me that they're just so underdeveloped because like so many people are a fan of them, and then they just don't really have much going on. All right, we need to get back to Blister Hill ASAP. Go, go, go. Run, comrades, run! Grass Pirates equal bright red and bright yellow, yeah. Are they even any lore with the Grass Pirates, or are they just another bandit group? They're, unfortunately, as far as we can tell, they're just another bandit group. We don't really know much about them. They don't really have anything. Yeah, they don't... I've tried to dig into them, and I really can't find much of anything. I can't find much of anything on them. Am I being attacked? No, not currently. My base is. Like, we have Triangle Bandits and Slavers there. Triangle Bandits are on their way there. Slavers are there. And they're also going to be sending... what is it? Fucking... I'm sure that Tengu and them are going to send some kind of attack against... Although we already killed Igor, so we don't really have to worry about that too much. Someone released a tiny mod to add a Grass Pirate leader. The mod is called Dread Pirate Robber. It's just one of those nice ones to toss in. Indeed, indeed. Oop. Check Warband. Shek Warband. Got a couple Shek kamikazes over here. There we go. There we go. Take him down. Yeah, my goal is to have this playthrough finished up by Wednesday. I think with between tonight, tomorrow, and the day after, we can have it finished up. Before Wednesday. That's the goal. Whether we take Catlon or we die trying. Igor became a pincushion when we rolled to the Citadel. Yes, he did. We fucking demolished him. That was when we finally got the defenses all, like, set up at the base in a way that wasn't, like, detrimental. I felt like we kept having issues. What's the next playthrough about? Cannibal Samurai. We're doing a Cannibal Samurai playthrough where we are going to be uniting the various cannibal clans under the banner of the banner of my Cannibal Samurais, and we're gonna be eating people and shit. It's gonna be good. And then after that, I'm doing another Project Cthulhu playthrough, and I'm actually hella hyped about doing that one. We're gonna be doing we're gonna be doing another like One-Armed Toji Season 1 style small group, like 3 or 4 people for Project Cthulhu, or like a small group of people comparatively for Project Cthulhu. So it's gonna be a good time for that one. Hella hyped about it. Hella hyped about it. They have dispersed and brought us to... Where are they bringing us? Maze. We just passing through here, or are we working here now? Where are you people? You absolute animals. They enslaved old man Maze. It's fine. Maze don't know rules. Step on your grass. Old man Maze don't play like that. Hell nah. Gonna use the AI mod for Cthulhu. I'm curious to see if it can handle the overhaul that big. Yeah, I'm curious to see how it plays out with it. I'm curious to see how it plays out with it indeed. What's Project Cthulhu? A complete Star Wars overhaul for Kenshi. I did one playthrough with it, where I played as Beep. I played as Beep, and he created a Sith Academy, and you know, we did all that stuff. It was the Sith Reborn playthrough, really extensive, adds in blasters and all that shit, and redoes combat entirely. It basically rips a fuck ton of assets from the old Star Wars galaxies. It's a really good game, quality mod, love it. It's good. Is it functional? Because that sounds fantastic. It's not only is it functional, it's really functional, and it's really good. Again, I did a full playthrough with it. If you guys want to check it out, all the VODs are still available on YouTube. It's Star Wars, Kenshi, the Sith Reborn. I did a full playthrough on it. Really good, really good. Fully functional. Adds in a shit ton of aliens too. It's got Twi'leks, it's got Zabrix, it's got Trandoshans, fucking Trandoshans. It's got dirty Trandoshans. I mean, it's got a bunch of them. It's got a ton of them, tons of them. Does it change planetary creatures? Yeah, it changes Leviathans to fucking Rancors. Yeah. Yeah, it changes Leviathans to Rancors, adds in... I have an entire mod collection for one-click download. Like, genuinely, all you have to do is download Kenshi, and then go to the Steam Workshop, type in Hero's Head under Collections, and my Clone Wars Overhaul, just hit download and install, and you're good to go. Good to go. Excuse me. That's all you gotta do. Super easy. All right. Our boys are all just hanging out, sitting in random places, sleeping, resting. Love it. We love everything about it. Look at that. Sleeping, resting, hanging out, having a good time. Maze, get back over here, my guy. Get back in here. Undo those shackles, you did. You're no longer an obedient slave. You know what you are? You're a man who runs. You're a man who's free. Freedom! Sweet freedom! Oh, man. Now we need a Warhammer Fantasy or Warhammer 40k overhaul for Kenshi, and we ball. Listen, that'd be cool as hell. That'd be cool as hell. Cool as hell. Nice. Old Man Maze, he's back. We love Old Man Maze. Almerd, finish that man. Put him down. Nice. Nice. Beat his unholy ass. Cool. Alright, once everybody's rested up, we'll start making our way down. We're gonna head to the Black Desert City. I want to take that city out. Take it out! Take it out! Take it out the trash, baby! The trash! They call me the Trash Man. Shit, at this rate, we may finish up tonight. Who knows? If not tonight, maybe tomorrow. Be cool as hell. But I'd like to move on. I've had a lot of fun with this playthrough. It's been wild, but I do think that I'm ready to move on to the next one. I think I'm ready. I'm ready. My mind and body are ready. We've had 3 seasons of this. I'm ready to go. Is there an easier way to manage mods once they've been downloaded? I find it a bit cumbersome to have to remember which mods go with which playthrough, if that makes sense. Yeah, so the way that I do it is that, I'll show you. So anytime I make a mod list, right? Well, I can't show you actually. Anytime I make a mod list, I save it as a collection. If it's a mod list I'm going to use regularly, I save it as a collection, and I make it private. I make the ones that I use on stream public because, you know, obviously I want people to download them, but I make them private. And then in the description for that mod list, I will go through and I'll create the optimal like load order in the mod.cfg, and I'll copy the entire mod's config file, the whole notepad file, and paste it in the description for that load order, okay, on Steam. And it's private, so no one else can download it. They can't see it, it's just there. Then anytime I want to re-download or reuse that load order, all I have to do is unsubscribe from all of my mods, go into my collections, re-download the collection that I want to use for that, copy and paste my mod.cfg, good to go. When you make videos for lo-fi, do you use any mods? No. Not allowed to. I have to show video. They want me to show vanilla footage. Obviously, the point of me making videos for lo-fi is to help advertise the game. So they have me use no mods. The only things that I use is like, I might use something to, like, I'll use something to get rid of the stealth arrow or the eye above you when you're in stealth, right? Because, you know, if I'm trying to do something visual, I don't want the UI getting in the way. But like beyond little things like that, nah, it's all vanilla. All vanilla. Gotta use all vanilla stuff. Alright, Old Man Maze, you need some food, my guy. Jarvis is sleeping, good. Good. Wounded, Goro. Where these guys at? These guys are here, and they have no limbs, so they're just being carried around. How unfortunate for them. How unfortunate for them. And that's why Hero is an employee of the month, and Kenshi 2 will release on his birthday as a present. Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be funny, though? Alright, we're going to do a little bit of dialogue here, because I think that's important. Alright. Alright, men. Alright, brothers. We'll say brothers. Alright, brothers. We have eliminated the Shek Queen. We have killed the fat nobles of the UC and that dog Tengu. Next, we turn our sights to the final battle. The skeletons. Yeah. There we go. Here we go. Do you have defenders for the Silver Citadel? There's NPCs that are there. We have NPCs that are there. Oh, what the hell? Wow. They're having like a whole conversation. I can't keep up. What the fuck's happening? Okay. I said all of that. They're having a separate conversation. And then what did they say? They said, you felled the queen and gutted the empire, commander, but the skeletons are older and older than patience itself. They've watched nations burn for millennia. We'll need more than a crusade to pry them from their steel dens. I mean, that's fair. Indeed. Though, hold on. At least the ancient machines don't skim tithe bowls. Okay, hold on. What the fuck? Inquisitor what the fuck? Inquisitor Saram 2251831. Okay. Very interesting. Not really sure there. Not really sure there. Looking forward to Kenshi 2. Just hope it comes out before I turn 40. I bought Kenshi at 28. I mean, I bought Kenshi when I was 20, 23? 22, 23. I'm turning 29 this year. He's a skeleton in disguise. Get him! Seda, you bastard! He was a synth the whole time! Oh, man. Point me at the Black Desert and I'll follow. I'd rather die facing a demon than kneel at the Priest Ledger. Interesting. Interesting. He's a fucking skeleton. He's a skeleton. Is he? Seda, why did you just list off numbers? Just list off numbers. Ask him. Why? Why, Seda? Numbers? I was counting the dead we've buried, and the debts the Clergio as commander. It's only the ledger that does it. Oh, okay, alright, alright. That's a lot of numbers. My god. Okay, so we burn the Black Desert down and the demons are dust. What, Inquisitor? It's not as simple as the Black Desert. I have reason to believe that hold on, the leader of the ancient the old empire of Narco still lives deep in the Ashlands. Catlon himself still crawling through the ash. That changes things. I half expected the old tyrant to be a ghost story by now, but knowing he's real just means the death he owes the world is still unpaid. Indeed. Indeed. We marched on the Black Desert with boys who've never seen a security spire. The sermons tell them demons die easy. The desert will teach them otherwise. Indeed, what does our acid protection look like? Non-existent. Non-existent. We're going to have to figure something out with that. Interesting. Alright, so the hoods give acid protection, but not by much. 20%. Yeah, we're going to have a rough time. A rough time. Yeah, the acid's going to be a bit of a problem when we're going into Black Desert City. We're going to have to figure that out. Although our boys are hardy, so at least we have that. It may behoove us to switch to hats. Hats? Hat shop, right? Boot shop, general store, hats. Jarvis, get down here and investigate the hat situation. % Hoods, 35%. Interesting, interesting. Hero, please explain what you mean when you say link your Discord and YouTube. You on Discord, you can connect your profile, like your Discord account, to your YouTube account and to your Twitch account, and in doing so, it will, like, in your profile settings. I think it's under integrations or something like that. In doing so, it'll allow you to join the the Discord. Straw hats. Okay, we got rice hats here. Good. So there's a couple hats that'll do. We might have to use some of those. Couple gas masks. Interesting, interesting. Steel rice hats, maybe. I'm sure there's a few. if there was upstairs. All right, Jarvis, get over here. What do you got? Breton hats, 20% acid protection. Yeah, not great. Not a great thing. Hill. Riel, get your bums over here. Actually, first things first, we're going to drop off some of these weapons. Why are we going this way? Oh, the gate is closed. I suppose. Kind of defeats the purpose of the gate, doesn't it? All right, we're going to trade with Georgia real fast. We're going to hand him off these weapons that we took. Woo, we love those. Okay, now we have some spare weapons. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go to the hat shop. Couple things I want to grab in here. Where was it? These Ashland hats, while they do not offer real protection, will at the very least allow us to travel. In fact, like travel through the acid and whatnot without an issue. We can do that. Seda, we'll probably throw you in one too. All of you guys have 20% acid protection, which is about as much as we're going to get for you guys. Yeah, we're in a tough spot here. Tough spot. Tough spot. This is why raiding the Black Desert City has never been like a viable thing to do for the vast majority of Kenshi. Bartholomew, go to Maze. Go to Old Man Maze. Old Man Maze. We got a couple of these iron hats. Those will do. Yeah, we'll have to start load people up with what we can give them. We'll focus on getting our main guys outfitted first. Get them taken care of, and then we'll go from there. Unfortunate. Land hats. 20% acid. Yeah, we're all going to be going there with just ridiculous hats. It's super funny. It's really dumb. We're all just going to be going there with really dumb hats. A full army march to the Deadlands is such a hassle. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass. It's kind of a pain in the ass. But we got to do it. We got to do it. It shall be done. We have to cleanse the world or something like that. Something along those lines. Something, the greater good, something. We'll outfit our main, like our generals and stuff with the proper hats and whatnot, and we'll go from there. Everybody else, I think, we'll march through and call it. I mean, we're on the final march here. Casualties are expected. Seda, we're gonna give you one of the hats. There. Yep. The skin bandits will answer Riel's call for humans. The skin bandits, they're a-coming. Jandy, get over here. Take that. It's good. And what else we got? More of those. Look for the Ashlander hats first. Yeah, a couple more of those. Saram. That. I think there's one more Ashlander hat. Yeah, it's right there. Griffin. Take that. Good. I think that was the only other one. Check upstairs. Ashlander hat. That's Griffin, though, right? I don't need Griffin to do what I need him to do it. There we go. All right, Romello. Oh, nice. These were all the iron hats. Good. That'll give him 35%. Much better. Much better. All right, you go trade with Maze. Yeah. Duncan, go trade with Ann. We're just going to work our way right down the line. Right down the line. And the belt ones have 75% protection. One of my mods adds fog mask as a belt item, and for some reason, Narcos Trap Paladins are equipping that instead of the real fog masks. Interesting, interesting. I do have a mod that adds in like belt gas masks that was recommended to me. I just haven't found any. Have one. Trade with you. Good. And I think that's that. Okay. Gonna grab as many more as we can. Long process of getting everyone all equipped for this engagement. Yeah, we'll just give them what we can. Give them what we can. No room to be picky here. Once we're in the Ashlands and we're in fighting Catlan, we can switch back to our helmets. But for right now, we just need to get geared up for going to the Deadlands. As much as we can, anyway. Within reason. Give you guys some straw hats. Straw hat for you. They look so goofy in their portraits. I know, they look ridiculous. They look ridiculous, but it's a necessity. It is a necessary thing for us to do. Again, this is mostly for the Deadlands portion of things. For you. Benito. Ah, yes. The straw hats to protect from the acid rain. Very, very lightly. It's like 20%. It'll slow it down. It'll slow it down. I think that's all we're going to get. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. All right, everybody over here. All right, let's do this. We're moving out. We are moving out. Is there an army over here? No. Okay. All right. We are off and headed towards the Black Desert. Off we go with our funny hats. The plan is to go to the Black Desert. We'll kill them. We'll rest up inside the scrap house, and then we'll see how much time is left. And if we have enough time in the evening, I might just beeline it straight for the Ashlands and see what we can get done. And then that'll be cool. That'll be cool. It'll be a fun time. To the Deadlands with the trip, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, I've very much enjoyed this playthrough, this Templars of Light run, but I think I'm just ready to move on to the next one. I'm ready now. I'm ready for the final battle. Although we might do the Catlon finale tomorrow. I think even if I get there, I might actually do it tomorrow instead. I think it's probably the smarter move. Give me some time to prep. Headed to the Deadlands with some fucking drip, man. We're looking the drippiest. The drippiest. We're going to eliminate skeleton kind from the face of Kenshi. It's going to happen. It's going to be great. The Drip Templars. It's true. It's true. Crusaders of Drip. Strongest army in the entire mood of Kenshi. The Crusaders of Drip. True. We were the Templars of Light, now we're the Templars of Drip. I mean, look at them. Have you ever seen a more stylish batch of Templars? They're magnificent. Being chased by what I assume are dust bandits? Question mark. Yeah, dust bandits, yeah. That seems pretty foolish of you. Kill the clankers. It's true. It's true. We're going to kill the clankers. Kill them all. Cut them down. Show them what for it mean. Very good. Very good. Excuse me. Goddamn. Well, I have my voice mostly back, and I'm feeling pretty well. The cough is still a thing. Still a thing. I do apologize for that. The audacity. All right. Cool. Let's move over here. This way. Hey, look, a paint shop. Oh, wow, wow. Oh, wow, wow. You sound way better than the last few streams. Yeah, I feel way better than I did the last few streams. All right, we need to get moving. No time to lollygag. We just gotta move. Herbert, fucking haul ass. What are you doing, bro? We don't have time to lollygag. We gotta move. We got acid and shit, man. No 20 times speed. It's gonna be fucking lightning everywhere. I'm gonna have a stroke. Seizure. God, it is dark right now. Probably should have waited till daytime. All right, Hero, Karazukin, Sarizukin, Iron Hat, and Holt for the Holy Nation Paladins with Crusader Tabards. This is for Narcos Trap Guards. Yeah, I mean that sounds fine. Gives them 20% acid protection. 20 to 35%. The Iron Hats is 35%. Everything else is 20. Keep moving, boys. Keep moving. 80. Yeah, we're gonna be fighting in the Black Desert with some wounds. We're gonna get up there. All right, hold on. Before we do anything, let's get into the scrap house. That's the main goal right now, is the scrap house. We're gonna come in here, get inside. Very good, very good. All right, now, These guys are pretty tough. They're going to be pretty tough. But I think we can take them without a huge issue. There's going to be 2 Dax and 1 Quinn. Because Dak is not actually a unique NPC. They're going to be pretty tough. Everybody else... Spiders... All right, well, let's just get it done. Let's get it done. Stats are not ideal right now. We've seen better days. We've seen better days. But we can't let these fools continue on with their lollygagging. Okay, so we're going to engage in assault now. Engage! Engage! Swarm them! Swarm them all! Alright, one of our guys is downed. Put them down, keep them down. Put them down, keep them down. I was asking which between those 3 would look best. Iron Hat is best for sure. Oh yeah, Iron Hat. Iron Hat, hands down. Nice. Just kill them by absolute swarm tactics. They can't beat if they can't attack. They can't beat us if they can't attack. Start executing. Nice. Make the floors slick with oil. And we can use this opportunity to gather up weapons for the assault against Catlon. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to attack here first, was to get better weapons for that fight. Because I have double population on, and because I have double population on, Catlon has like 250 Storm Thralls, I believe, plus Catlon. It's not going to be a good time. It's going to be a bad time. Going to be a bad time. Georgie's just happy to be. Yeah, Georgie's just happy to be here. Look at him. Look at that smile. He's best boy. Georgie is best boy. He's a good boy. Good old boy. Good old boy. Nice. Nice. What are you doing? You still executing? We should be executing. Continue executing. Good. Do you have any ranged warriors? No, I don't. What is this thing? This is a cage beast. He's added in by the mod animals. However, the cage beast design and model, all that stuff is actually was in the game files. It just never was implemented. So the cage beast is technically cut content. So this thing was supposed to be in the game, but it's cut content. Badass cut content, if I do say so myself. Oh, lordy. All right, let's get this place all sorted out now. You think we'll see them in Kenshi too? I hope. I hope. Truly, I do. Because they're cool as hell. They're cool as hell. But it depends on why they were taken out, you know? Anarchy is $9.99. Sorry, I'm late. Nice. Paracer, by the way? Paracer? 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 I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by that. Much appreciated for the 10, by the way. Very generous of you. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh yeah, it does kind of look like a Paracer, doesn't it? I didn't play Arc. I didn't play Arc, so that makes sense. I didn't really play much Arc. That's super funny. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. Didn't know that. I feel like they cut it when they cut boats. Probably for similar reasons. Probably for similar reasons. All right, Luke Quinn. We're gonna go ahead and give you dual Tontos because I think they look better. It's packaged in UWE as well. Really, it's the name of them in the game files? I didn't actually know that. I didn't actually know that. It's funny, because Paracers is a reference to Ark. They're a creature in Ark. Mountain Ronin's Nodachi. That's pretty badass. It's pretty badass. Damage versus robots. That's not good. We're preparing for the final battle. We're preparing for the final battle against Catlon. We finished off the UC. That's done. And now we're preparing the final battle. Tiffany. Where's Tiffany at? Unconscious. Who'da thunk? Tiffany. Give you size instead. Good. Flesh saw versus humans. Yeah, we're really not having the greatest of luck here with this. Too bad players are not, are as... Hold on. Too bad they are players. They players are as if not as toxic as the rest. I'm having a hard time reading what you're trying to say there, Zach. Ah, man. I know what you're... I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Oh, man. You know, I'm having a hard time finding as many weapons here as I was hoping for this. I need ones that damage robots, but I keep finding ones that damage humans. I wonder why. I wonder why that is. I wonder why that is. I don't know if that's what it's called in the game files. Maybe Tread Lightly is just a fan of Ark. I just know that the Wild Spawn called them Paracers. Yeah, I looked it up, and apparently a Paracer is exclusive to Ark. Apparently it's specific to Ark. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's an Ark reference, which would, I guess that would make sense. I feel like Ark fans and Kenshi fans, well, they aren't necessarily like identical. I feel like they kind of fall in the same general category. I feel like you could realistically put them together. They show up in an Ice Age movie, do they? Is it the first one? Are those the snout things in the first one? The snout things? Yeah, they are. They are the snout things. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Well, then I have no fucking idea. I have no idea. Just saying shit. Just saying stuff. I have absolutely no fucking idea. I've gone yumpy. Damage versus robots. That's what we like to see. Taking that. Is Umawari. Good. Come over here and grab some of these. Nice. Nox, what do you got? You got one of those. Good. Excuse me. Cathal, come on. What are you doing? There we go. Very good. Falling Star. We'll keep that for now. What else has shit tier weapons? You. Very good. Toss that in there. Taking that. Got caught stealing by who? Everyone in here's dead. I executed a lot of them. It's a lot of shinies. Indeed. Indeed. Ancient safe. No problem. We're going to take out Catlon. Take out Catlon and his boys. Probably what we're going to end up doing tomorrow. Blunt weapons tend to be good against skeletons. Oh, one or two of them got back up. Look at that. Most of them we finished off, though. We executed most of them. Very good, very good. Those are some solid weapons in here. Love that, love that. We're looking for mainly weapons that do extra damage against robots. That's the prime goal here. Extra damage against them robots. Against them dang dirty robots. Heavy weapons. Damage versus robots. It's good. You got a Mato Jite, which will do just fine. Plank. That. Take that. Very good. Very good. Edgewalker Psy. Hell yeah. Luquin, get over here. Re-up, good buddy. Re-up. You think splashing water on him would be enough? You would think, but no. But nay. All right, Seda. Excuse me. I guess these ones run on gasoline. They run on grog. Grog, baby. Grog. They run on fresh supplies of grog. Oh, nice. These are what we needed. Nice heavy weapons. Heavy blunt weapons. These are what we need. This is what fuels me. That. Take that. God damn you. There we go. Here. Take that. Take that. This is really good. That. Yes. More robot damage. Come in. Come in. Who's catching us stealing? Literally no one's even around. 34%. Out of here. Fuck out of here. We got in here that's gonna be good against robots. Not a ton. Alright, next. We just have to keep prying open their saves. You. And there. Good. Very good. Would a really big magnet work on them? Probably, I feel like. Probably. I feel like that would probably work, yeah. Yep, just a really big fucking magnet. What do you need? Right there. That's what you need right there, yes. Here, nope, size, katana, engineering research, no, that's important. Alright, we are almost done here. Almost done here. Then we have the arduous task of getting out of the Black Desert, of getting out of the Deadlands, I mean. No, no, you fools, get back over here. Everybody get back over here. What are we doing? These are all on hold. Absolute fucking idiots. It's like you guys want to die. I don't. This is crazy. It's crazy. It's like you guys are trying to die. Now, some more weapons over here. Very good one. Drop you. Take you. That's good, hell yeah. So Dow, get over here. You, what's your strength stat at? 52? Okay. Come in. Come in. Come in. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. Kenshi 2 would be easier to manage everyone. I mean, I don't think it's that bad. I think Kenshi 1's not terrible when it comes to managing everyone. It does get more difficult, but I think that's kind of the trade-off, right? Like, you're stronger, but keeping track of and managing everyone is harder, you know? I think that's a fair trade-off. I think it's a fair trade-off. I think it's a totally fair trade-off given the circumstances. You get stronger, but on the on the flip side, you're gonna have a lot harder time with keeping everyone on track. Nope, don't need you. Don't need you. Where is? We have it too. So there's 1, 2, 3 right there. Moon Cleaver. Give him a Moon Cleaver. It's good. Good. It's good. All right, I think we're pretty much done here. So now what we need to do is we're gonna bring everybody over here. Most of them are dead, so that's good. Do we have... Are we able to set up camping beds here? Probably not, right? Yeah, no, too close. Must be placed inside of a building. That sucks. Okay. How are we doing in terms of health? Not stellar. Not stellar. I don't know if we're going to be able to get out of... Get out of here. All right, we'll hang out for a minute. We'll hang out for a minute. Let ourselves rebuild, get some of our health back. Some of our guys may end up dying from the acid. Again, casualties were expected. We've looted the place. It had to be done. Come on, boys. Over here, Georgie. Why are you? What are you doing, man? You don't fight. You're passive. You do not engage in combat. All right, everybody's got nice shiny new weapons though. It's good. Everybody's got nice shiny, strong weapons. Good weapons for us to take against Catlon. It'll be a good time. Be a good time. Your squad is massive. I actually believe it or not, this is not the largest squad that I've had in a stream before. Yeah, it's 47 guys. The most that I've ever had at once was like well over 100. But I try not to go. I start to have difficulty managing them around 70-ish. That usually is about the point where I'm like, ah, fuck, there's too much happening. I can't keep track of everybody. But I also play a fuck ton of RTSs, so that probably helps, to be honest. A little bit of training, a little bit of combat training. Practice on these skelly bros. All right. Start executing them. Good. It's good. It's good. That's the way we want to see it. George wants to smash the skeleton. He does. He wants to step on them. He wants to step on them. All right. I think this is about as good as it's gonna get. All right. We took out the scrap house. They're all dead. Yeah, scrap house is dead. I don't know if we're gonna be able to survive a fight in the Black Desert City because of the acid rain. I think it may behoove us to actually just cut down, head into the Black Desert, and gun it straight down for Catlon. We've taken out the vast majority. They're not producing anything anymore. We've killed all of their defenses. Everybody else here is just weak. What do you guys think? Do we chance it on taking out the skeletons of the Black Desert itself, or do we start headed straight down for Catlon? What are your thoughts? What are all of your thoughts? I do wish to hear them. Okay. Ow. Just whacked my fucking elbow. What did the desert ever do to us? They're skeletons. We're doing a Holy Nation playthrough. They gotta go. They gotta go. They gotta go. Skeletons, man. Skeletons, man. Are there any other chests around here that we can search? No survivors. Yeah, that's kind of the likelihood of this. Yeah. Nope. You're right. I was a fool. I was a fool for thinking otherwise, even for but a moment. Everybody go. Everybody go. Go. No survivors. We'll take the risk. Everybody go. How many of them are there anyway? There can't be that many. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to run into the bar. Okay? We're going to run into the bar. once inside the bar. No, not you guys. You guys go into the bar as well. We're going to go inside the bar. Okay, once we're inside the bar, we're going to send those of you that have the Ashland hats on out to finish off the remains. Because you guys have 100% acid immunity. So you guys can finish them off without taking, without getting absolutely wrecked. What's up with Cathal? Why is he moving so slow? Okay, well he's got immunity, so at least there's that. Voman, does Voman also have immunity? He does. Yes, he's just slow because he's got economy legs. Fair enough, fair enough. All right, finish him off. Yeah, this is kind of sad. They're not going to put up much of a resistance or a fight here. They're just a couple of skeletons. Fine, go into some of the houses. Finish him off. Kind of sad. Just downloaded the Cthulhu collection, jumped into the game, started as Anakin in the 501st, immediately rushed a large squad of droids and got his ass knocked out. Dude, do not fuck with, do not underestimate how strong blasters are in Cthulhu. It's an entire change of how the game works. An entire change. It's nuts. Blasters, they can firing squad the shit out of you. It's bad, man. It is something else. Okay, honestly, I think there's not much here in terms of enemies to finish. Kill everybody we can. No survivors. Very good. Alright, you guys head over to this blasted robotic station. Take them down. This is good. This is good. This is how we do it. Wipe them off the face of the map. Very good. In lore, blasters are insanely powerful. There's a reason why even armor, they still die in one shot. Yeah, I mean, it's bad, man. It's real bad. It's real bad. They hurt. They hurt. We all remember. Everybody please remember Tala and what was it? It was Tala and Agnew's final stand, their last stand against the Trandoshans. 4 in-game hours. They killed well over 100+ Trandoshans on that hill. They stood up on top of a hill and fought as enemies were coming up on all sides with their blasters, sniping from a distance. It was 4 in-game hours. They stood up on top of that hill, just fighting. Just fighting. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. 4 in-game hours. Oop, Riel got knocked out. Look at that. There we go. Say to get in here and execute these guys. We don't want to run the risk of them getting up again. Just like Custard last stand. They killed easily 100+ Trandoshans. It was legendary. It was legendary. That whole encounter was absolutely insane. You had Agnew, who I had remodeled to be an HK47. So you have Agnew, who's down on one knee, firing with an automatic rifle, and you have Tana, who's a sniper, who's standing up just sniping from a distance, and they killed easily 100+ Trandoshans. They held the line for everyone else's escape for 4 hours. Trandoshan would run up and shoot at them. They'd take a shot to the shoulder, fire back. Trandoshan would run up, they'd fire. They'd kill 3 more, take 1 more shot. I mean, it was crazy. They went through so much ammunition, it wasn't even funny. They went through so much ammunition, it wasn't even funny. Absolutely legendary. Doing, Griffin. Plants. Nope, execute that beast. Ron, Riel, good. Good. Alright, I think we've done it. Pretty sure everybody's dead. We need someone to go pick up Cathal. He's moving kind of slow. Cathal, where are you, Cathal? He is moving kind of slow. Where in the hell is he? There he is. Go pick up Cathal. Alright, stunning. Hello, love your vids. Hello. I love you, and I love that you love my vids too. I appreciate it. Happy to have you here, my friend. Happy to have you here. I appreciate you. Alright, we gotta get the hell out of here. Who's still back there? Voman? Someone's gotta go pick up Voman. Voman! One, pick him up. Good. How do you manage so many characters? Lots of practice. Again, I play with a lot of RTS. Like, I play a lot of RTSs and shit, so I'm used to managing a lot of characters. I think the more you do it, the easier it gets. Like I said, the most I've ever run before was like well over 100, close to 200. I find that I start to have some difficulty around like 100-ish, around 75-ish characters, I mean. Around 70, 75-ish. Alrighty. We're gonna find a good cliff to rest up on. We'll head up here. Drop some sleeping bags. Nice, and we'll rest up here. And then I think that's actually where I'm going to call it for the evening. Little early, but I want to save Catlon for tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll do the entire Catlon excursion. So I think that's what we're going to... Yeah, so I think we're going to save it here. Plus, I have a little bit of editing I got to get done. And I don't want to be up super duper late because I like to go to bed at a reasonable time on Sundays. So... I'm going to save it here. Tomorrow, guys, I think tomorrow's the end. I think tomorrow is the finale of the Templars. We're going to finish it off. We're going to go fight Catlon, whether we win or we die. But tomorrow, we're going to make our way down into the Ashlands. And we're going to finish this off. That's it. That's it. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. So tomorrow, I think, is the finale of the Templars. I think that'll be that. And then after that, depending on if we finish tomorrow, I've got some plans for a couple things that I want to do. And then it'll be the Kenshi cannibals. The samurai cannibals. Also, I think I'm going to stream Friday this week as well. I lost 2 days last week because I was sick. I was going to make them up, but my voice was still fucked last Friday. So I think I'm going to stream this Friday as well. So you guys are going to get an extra day out of me. So... I'll be streaming until Friday. Do people respawn in Kenshi, or can you just kill everything besides your squad? Roaming squads, homeless squads, and like normal NPCs will. Any character that's marked in the game files as unique will not. Do you have a clan name? Not yet. Not yet. I haven't come up with one yet. Like I said, I think I'm going to finish off this playthrough, and then after this is done, I've got like... We've got the muffins. We got a muffin stream probably Thursday, unless he's got something going on. I have one other video that I want to do for... I have a stream that I want to do for an overhaul that I'm working on. That I want to do. That I'm going to do a long form video on. So I'm going to stream it and then make a video out of the stream. So we have some time. We have some time before we get there. But I think that this playthrough is going to be over tomorrow. I think I'm going to be able to finish it out tomorrow. So... All right, guys, with all that being said, I think that's where we're going to call it. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming out. As always, use your powers for good instead of evil. Make a difference in somebody's life. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the final battle against the forces of Narco as we kill the Filthy Clanker King. Have a good one, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye, fools.